So I was going to name this haul a huge haul, but then I realized after watching a bunch of May hauls that my haul is kind of mediocre. I mean, we've got folks doing 100 volumes. We got folks doing 70 volumes. Somebody did 90 volumes. Bruh, somebody had like 500. I just did 55. So welcome to my very mediocre, what is it, May haul. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Book Vibes. Welcome to Book Vibes if you're new here. This is the place where you read what you like, because if it vibes with you, that's what you do. See, I made a new thing. That didn't even work. One day I'm going to get it right to where it flows nicely. Anyway, I want to get some things out the way. I want to say a very big thank you for all the people who actually subscribe to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and watching my content. I appreciate that. Thank you for being my internet friend. When I started this, I had no idea where this would go. I was actually just determined to keep doing it, whether I had 100 subscribers or 50. So I really appreciate every single one of you. Another thing this month, I am doing a no-buy challenge. It's going well. It's going well. Mind you, I have been tempted several times to buy 30 or 40 volumes in one day because the desire is there. But for the last 5 days or 6 days, I haven't bought anything, so we'll see how it works. And the main reason why I'm doing it really is so I can read more of my manga. I have a lot of manga here I've collected really fast. Since January 2021, I have collected quite a bit. I'm almost at 300 volumes, y'all. And I have not read 300 volumes. Let me tell you, I have not. So I want to read 30 to 40% of my collection before I start really digging in and buying more. And I also want to save some money. And saving money would be smart, especially when they have the big Right Stuff sale. So I want to buy a little more consciously, a little more planned-ish. And I would like to read most of what I have, because I don't want to have something for, you know, a year or two and not read. So you're more than welcome to join me. I am posting every day my little chart. It was made by Marg Manga. She makes some of the coolest little forgot what you call them, little templates. She makes the coolest little templates. So she has like a read-in template, a TBR template, and a no-spin template. Go check out Marg's Manga. I will put her information below. She makes some of the coolest things. You can also, look, I'm plugging in for my girl because I really like her. You can also commission her to create templates for your challenges or for your, you know, your videos or whatever you want to do. You internet her, you inbox her and let her know what you need, and she will let you know what you need to pay her. Y'all make sure y'all take care of her because she does a really good job. And with all that, let's get into the haul. So the first series that I'm going to show you guys is kind of a funny one because I hated it when I first started it. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I've spoken on the fact that I did not like this series, but I read the first volume. Or I read half of the first volume and I just put it up. I said, this is dumb, it's stupid, it's frou-frou. Then someone said, hey, watch the anime. People in the comments, watch the anime, watch the anime. I said, okay. So I watched one episode of the anime, fell in love, read it, bought volume 2, was gifted volume 3, or then was it the opposite? Well, yeah, gifted volume 4. I was gifted volume 4, I bought volume 3, and I went out and bought the rest of them. So I have volumes 5 through 12 of Fruits Basket. Yes, Fruits freaking Basket. I love Fruits Basket, you guys. I can't stress how intense this series is. I mean, you look at the people, you see what they look like. You're like, I'm not in the mood for this lovey-dovey, fluffy stuff. I don't have time for it. That's where I was with this. But, bro, when you get into this series, you realize that it's not frou-frou. You realize it's full of drama. You realize it's dark and times where you're angry. I have never ever ugly cried at a cartoon. Nope, that's a lie. There was Up. There was a few others, but not an anime. I've never ugly cried at an anime. And this one had me. This one had me yelling at the TV. This one had me angry. This one had me sad and laughing and loving lovey-dovey stuff. Enough to the fact that I bought all the figurines that I could, because I love Fruits Basket, excuse me. So if you haven't read Fruits Basket, please give it a try. Don't be like me. Don't be a hater in the beginning. Next up, I bought Yakuza Lover. This one I was a little afraid of because it came in plastic. If you guys know about mangas coming in plastic, well, my previous experience with manga coming in plastic was that there was some really intense stuff in here. Well, this one is not too bad. This is actually about a Yakuza member who falls in love with a girl. Mind you, it's an age gap, which I'm not very fond of. But here comes the but. But they don't talk about it that much in here in the age difference, so you kind of forget a little bit. And it's it just kind of follows their love and his story and the dangers, and it's interesting. It's a good one, and it's good enough for me to buy volume 2. Next up, this one. Okay, this one this one is weird. I can't explain it. Tokyo Zombie. You guys know Dustin from Monstagram or Mangagram, whatever you want to call it. This is the reason why I got it, and it's because of his caption. I will link his Instagram page down below. His caption is what won me over, and this is an adult only, because there's a few things in here that are, whoo boy. But let me show you the art. The art is horrible. The story is horrible, but it's hilarious and it's a novelty. It's, I mean, look at this. I can draw this. I can be a mangaka. Okay, I can't even talk. I could be a mangaka with this level of drawing. It's horrible. The drawing is horrible, but this is a novelty. If you're interested in a novelty piece and you want to laugh at ridiculousness, this is for you. Next up, I have A School Frozen in Time. This story actually reminds me of The Drifting Classroom. Probably a lot of people, it reminds them of The Drifting Classroom. It also references The Drifting Classroom. So it's similar, but it's not similar. It's like a thriller mystery kind of. I don't want to say it's a thriller mystery, but it is a mystery. It is a I don't know. I don't know what category it's in, but all I know is that I enjoyed it, and I will be getting volume 2. And there are triggers. There are mention of suicide. So it is based around a suicide. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. But next up, I have a story that I think I'm going to be completely in love with. I think that it's going to be in my top 5. Only because it came around the right time. And it's Blue Period. I bought volumes 2 and 3 of Blue Period. Volume 1 was gifted to me by Himika. I loved it. It's about a young man who is considered a delinquent, and he's trying to figure out what he's going to do after school. He was in his art class. He kind of pushed it off, and next thing you know it, he figured out that he liked art. Now my dude wants to go to art school in his senior year. So it's kind of going through his journey of his drawing and his passion, or his art and his passion for it. And it's a really good story. And so, Blue Period. I also got Sweat and Soap, Volume 6. I love Sweat and Soap, you guys. Okay, this was controversial. There was a controversy behind this. But this is the cutest story. And you guys, I did not like romance. I wasn't a romance person. You will never get me to read a romance novel. I'm not going to sit up there and read what was that one about the gray, the pocket gray one, the gray one. You know what I'm talking about. That one. I'm not reading it. I don't want to read anything like that. But Sweat and Soap, yeah, this is my joint right here. So Volume 6. I also bought Volume 6 of Something's Wrong with Us. Love this. And what is going on with people saying that they don't like this story? I think this story is great. I think it's a good thriller, good mystery. There's a lot going on in here. I just want to know what's going to happen next. And I think that's what's keeping me going with reading is like, there is a thriller aspect. And you're like, I need to know what happened. What's the whole story? The love part is not, I don't even care about the love part. It's the thriller part that I'm really reading it for. So if you are interested in thrillers and you like confectionaries, is that what they call it? Candy, you know, desserts. Try it out. Next up, I got Undead Unluck. I have not read it yet. I picked this up actually randomly. I saw it on the shelf and recognized it from Instagram. A lot of people picked it up. A lot of people said it was good. I like things about zombies and death and stuff like that, so I went ahead and picked it up. So this next book, whoo, buddy, I was not ready for this one at all. I'm not familiar with the BL the BL category, but I got familiar real quick. I know all of BL is not like this, but this one took the cake. I will not be buying anything like this again. But it is a novelty. I experienced something new reading this, and I'm not gonna post the title. I am not gonna let you see the cover. But I will say it was an adventure. And if you want to know what that is, follow me on Instagram and I'll tell you exactly. Here, let me flash real quick. Bloop. There it goes. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. If you want to know what it is, follow me on Instagram. This month I also picked up Asadora Volume 1 and Volume 2. What a good story. I am looking forward to the third volume. It is, I can't really explain it. It's a really good story. The art is fantastic. I love it. You can see there. I love when stuff looks like this, like when it looks this clean and looks this interesting. The characters are interesting, like with different. My dogs just ran. Hey guys, come here. Calacitarian. Like different faces and there's detail and expressions. I love when artists really take time to give everybody their own personal touch. So, Asadora. I also bought Volume 2 of Zom 100. I have not read it yet. I'm slacking. But I think I'm looking for a really good, like, time to, oh, we don't want to show you that page. Woo! Here's a zombie. I want to find a really good time to sit down and enjoy. You know, that actually might be tonight. I don't know. But Volume 1, fantastic. I know this is going to be fantastic. Everyone's saying it's fantastic. Check it out. If you haven't read or bought Volume 1 yet, just do it. I'm telling you, I think you will enjoy it. It is fun, and it's fun. This next pickup is a very special one because one of my dear friends on Instagram, Jacob, or aka Daddy Weeb or Dad Weeb, with Meet the Weeb family, I will link their channel below, was very persistent in trying to convince everyone on his page to buy this series. He would post about it, mention it in his videos, mention it, you know, in his stories, posting people who bought it and stuff. And the more and more I saw it, the more and more he put out that propaganda. The more and more I was like, I'm intrigued, and I fell in, and I bought it. It is Die Vergelder. That's my best German accent. Because if I say Die Vergelder, that's lame. So I'm gonna try Die Vergelder. That's the best I can do. So this story was written by the same mangaka who wrote Blaze of Immortal, and the art. I love art, y'all. If you can't tell, I've said it several times. Let me see. We gotta find something decent because this is an adult book, and sometimes you have some surprises, like some really good surprises, and we've had some surprises on this channel. I'm gonna tell you right now. We'll just give you this. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. Some attack stuff, you know, really nice, really nice. So I bought Volume 1 and 2, and these are beefy, bro. These are beefy. I think are these omnibuses? I think they might be. Yes, this is Volume 1 and 2. So this is an omnibus. So I got Omnibus 1 and Omnibus 2. So I have Volumes 1 through 4 of the original. So I actually can't wait to get into this because it looks like a lot of fun. The next series was one that was becoming a quick favorite of mine. Unfortunately, we lost a great artist, a great mangaka. Rest in peace, Kentaro Miura, the artist and the writer of Berserk. It's crazy because I was just getting to know him through his art, and I was beginning to love him as much as I love Junji Ito. You guys know I love Junji Ito, but then I heard of his death and I was like, dang, that kind of stings, because I wanted to see what he would do more, and he was relatively young. So rest in peace to him. Peace and love to his family. They're still probably going through it. A loss is a loss, and it hurts for as long as you're living. So I picked up volumes 5, 6, and 7 of the deluxe editions of Berserk. This month I also bought volume 5 and 6 of the Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal editions. You guys have seen these everywhere. They're beautiful editions, hardcover, and there's not much to say about it. You guys know about this. I also picked up 2, 3, and 4 of Vagabond. I am in love with Vagabond. You guys heard last month I fell in love with it because of the art. Now that I'm reading the story, I'm like, whoa, this story is cool. Like, you know, it's like kill, kill, kill. I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the best samurai. And some people are like, oh, that's too gung-ho, too crazy. But not for me. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. It's seinen, right? If I'm correct, this is a seinen series, and I guess I'm a seinen fan. But let me show you some art and color. Like, let me show you. I have to show you. I have to show you the art. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at him. Look at him. So this month, my husband gifted me with volumes 1 through 5 of Rent a Girlfriend. This story is actually really fun. The reason why I became interested in it is because Marg holds the story dear to her heart, and I looked at it and I put it on my list. And next thing you know it, my husband's walking in the door with a bag, and I'm like, bro, thanks. So I've only read volume 1 so far, and I love it. I love it so much that I went and bought volume 6. So I have volumes 1. Oh, I almost fell. I have volumes 1 through 6 of Rent a Girlfriend, and I plan on enjoying all of them. So along with Rent a Girlfriend, my husband also gifted me Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku, and I was interested in this too, and he saw it on my list, so he went ahead and grabbed it, and I'm very thankful because I actually like it. Now, I went into this not knowing how it was written. It does not have a solid story. I thought this would be like a solid love story, kind of like Sweat and Soap. That's kind of the storyline that I expected, the storyline type that I expected. But this is more episodic, so I think that's one reason why people are not really enjoying it. It is very slice of life. So a lot like The Way of the House Husband, a lot like Saint Young Men. These are not intended to be series with a storyline and plot twists and different things like that. It's just slice of life. So this is not something you want to sit down at night and say, I'm going to have a good read. No, this is a toilet read. You literally bring this into the bathroom with you, or you sit on a train. I don't take a train. Maybe somebody out there takes a train. Or you're sitting, I don't know, waiting for an appointment for a doctor appointment or something like that. You read this. This is what you read. Episodic slice of life books. This is what you bring with you to places like that. So that's how I've been reading them. That's the approach that I'm taking. I think that's why I enjoy them. Last but not least, I have a series that was very near and dear to you guys. I had a poll up at one time asking which box set I should pick. And a lot of you guys chose the box set that I didn't choose. I chose the opposite, which was, I did y'all a little dirty. But when I first read a few, I read a volume of this series, I was like, I like the other one better. But I went back and I read it again, and I was like, dang it, I should have bought it. So I went and individually bought Tokyo Ghoul. So here is Tokyo Ghoul. And the reason why I bought them individually, guys, is because the box set, at one time, the time when I was going to buy it, was $99. I should have gotten it. I do regret that. I regret it. I admit to it. I regret it. But It is like $2.29 now, and I'm not about to pay $2.29. So right now, it's actually cheaper to buy the individual volumes with your discounts and with sales at Barnes & Noble. So watch the sales. If you have a membership, you know, get it then, because it actually comes out cheaper. The covers are so pretty, you guys. The covers, I think the covers are some of the best covers that I've seen in manga in a while. There are other covers that look good, but every single cover with Tokyo Ghoul is beautiful. And the art is equally beautiful on the inside. So I am excited to get into this series. I actually think I want to do a review on it because people love it so much. And I'm like, what is the hype? Like, what is so great about it? And let me get volume 1. You know what? We're going to look at volume 6. Let's look at the art in volume 6. So it's nice. It's nice. It's nice art. It's not vagabond nice, but it's nice. So that's all I have for this month. My very mediocre, lame, under 60 volumes. No, I'm just kidding. 55 is a lot. 55 is a lot. So, like I said earlier, if you guys want to join me in my June challenge, you're more than welcome. You don't have to do a whole month like me. There are parts of the challenge where people allow themselves, you know, a few volumes during payday. You can do that. I'm not doing it. I'm going strictly through. I'm going to try to go strictly through. Adjust it the way you need to. Just if you feel like you need to be more conscious of your buying, or you want to read more of your manga before you buy, and you get overwhelmed, and you're growing faster than you can read, consider it. Doing it in a week, doing it 2 or 3 days. You know, most people sometimes they have they buy every day. Maybe buy 1 or 2 times a week. It's up to you. I'm not trying to pressure anybody. I just want us all to be able to enjoy and not regret any of our purchases. So far, I love every single thing that I bought. And with that, have a wonderful day, week, month, year. Peace out.